Hello, I'm Matteo, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geek. And in today's video, we're going to set up the Google Pixel Watch LTE. If you haven't already seen it, we have an unboxing video of the Google Pixel Watch LTE already on our channel, and we'll be following this up with some tips and tricks videos, as well as a couple of other videos before our long-term review. Both myself, the Chief Mobile Opinionist here at Tech Travel Geeks, and our Chief Aperture Officer, Lukasz, have the Google Pixel Watch LTE. Right then, let's start. And I've obviously had the device on charge. This is the proprietary charger that comes with the Google Pixel Watch LTE. And as I put it on charge, it was automatically turned on. So the first thing that comes up is you get to choose your language. And I'm going to start with English United Kingdom, because that's where I am. And now it suggests that we, on our phone, download and open the Google Pixel Watch app. Now this is different from the Google Wear OS app that we see. And so this is a different app from the Wear OS app that we've seen before. And so we need to install the Google Pixel Watch app. I'm going to install that now. And with Bluetooth on, it automatically detects the Google Pixel Watch in setup mode. And once it does that, it suggests you install the app, as we're seeing here. So it's now connecting to the Google Pixel Watch. In this case, I have a pin which matches, so I'm going to confirm. And this is a really simple experience. Now, on the watch itself, you can see we have a little ball going around, very Material U design, which is Google's design language as of the last couple of versions of Android. And it's now going through the connection and setup phase. At the moment, it looks like there's very little to be done, apart from waiting. So we have a pairing request here. Pixel Watch, allow access to your contacts, call history, and there we go. Can't connect, open app. Let's see if we can go through the terms of service. I agree. Allow Bluetooth. Let's see if this works. New pairing code. Let's see if this works. So not the most straightforward of setups so far. I do also have my tick watch on. Let's switch that off. Okay then, so I've now switched off my tick watch, and that means that we can try this setup again. So we'll click try again. And then we have a reconnect button. It's now restarting the watch, which is odd. Okay, so the watch is now switching on. We have the G for Google logo. Nice little colored version popping up for a moment there. It's now erasing the device. We have the G for Google logo again. It seems to be slightly bigger this time. And what I'm going to do is ensure that all apps are closed, just in case they're interfering with the setup. And in the meantime, I'm going to take my Pixel Watch app and put it in the same folder as Wear OS. And once that's done, watches. Give it the name Watches, and let's go back into the Watch app. Set up your new watch. Stay connected to your body and your world. So we'll wait till the watch switches on. This hopefully is not as painful as an experience for people who don't already have a smartwatch paired to their smartphone. Let's see what happens. Just clear my notifications. So let's start again. I'm going to accept all the terms of this. So it's now suggesting which watch should be which watch should be matched by Google Pixel Watch, and we've selected it. We have the same pairing number, so I'm going to pair. So it's now back to saying that we're connecting. We have the spinning Material U element on top of the phone. And now great, it's saying to continue on phone. So it's now checking for our Google account. I do have multiple Google accounts on the Google Pixel 7 Pro. So I'm going to continue as myself. I need to tap my fingerprint scanner. And we're signing in. This is definitely reassuring. I really think that the issue here was that I had another Wear OS device running in the background already paired to my Pixel 7 Pro, and that was what was causing the issues. So we're now signing into my Google account. Excellent, so we're now connected to the watch obviously, and it's now saying welcome to your new Google Pixel Watch. Put on your watch. So I will do that now. And ooh, the strap is nice and soft. It is definitely a soft touch material. There we go. And the strap is definitely something different. There we go, it's in place. And it says continue on your phone. So we've put on the watch, just as the video on the smartphone indicates. Now set watch orientation, so that's the crown. Which wrist is it on? Left. Where is the crown? Right. So as you can see, it is on my left wrist and the crown is on the right. Next, learn how to switch bands. I think not at the moment, I don't have any, and we'll do a dedicated video on that at a later date. Then it suggests we get the Fitbit mobile app. So let's install that from the Google Play Store. And that should just take a moment on our fast internet connection here. And then it suggests we speak to our watch. So yes, let's set that up. So I have already used the assistant from Google, and that means that I have already set up my voice print or my voice match. And so what is obviously happening at the moment is the app is getting my data from Google and transferring that voice print to the watch. If that's not possible, it will ask me to go through the Hey G process a few times, but it isn't. So it's now suggesting that we have Assistant working with partners and services. I'm fine with that. I trust Google and their partners. And yes, I'm going to use the Hey G for this. I agree. Activate voice match on this watch. I agree. So that's the assistant setup. And you can just say Hey G or press and hold the side button. Great. So that's how you do it. So we're almost finished. Now I need to set up a lock on my watch, and I will do that here. Essentially with a pattern, you draw your pattern on the watch. And there we go. After having done it twice on the watch, I carry on here. Google Wallet, do I want to set this up? Yes, I do. Now obviously I have already registered a card on my account, and I'll go forward with that. Okay then, so that's the setup almost finished. Now we're going to get a quick tour of the top features on the Google Pixel Watch. So you can turn the watch on and off using the crown. See your favorite apps by scrolling through them. Switch to recent apps using your button just above the crown. Track your workouts. Make and take calls. It's important that you have both a microphone and a speaker on this watch. And alert emergency services if needed. So that's it. The setup is complete. We're done. So I will take the Google Pixel Watch, put it back on my wrist after the setup, And the plan is for today to go for a nice long walk with my wife Candice, and what we're going to do is go and take a long walk, register it on my watch, and maybe even try using it to make a few payments whilst we're out, just to prove that Google Wallet works on this watch. We have seen that work before on the TicWatch 3 Pro Ultra GPS that we reviewed earlier this year. It is a very handy feature, but it'll be particularly interesting to see this on the Pixel Watch. First impressions are that this is a pleasantly small device. It's not a large smartwatch, such as the ones we've seen before. So for context, this is the Google Pixel Watch on my wrist next to the Honor Watch GS3. So this is a significantly smaller device. And next to the TicWatch Pro 3 Ultra GPS, again, significantly smaller device. I will probably use a banana for scale in a future video. I'm sure that's something that many will find useful. So if you don't already, please do subscribe to the Tech Travel Geeks here on YouTube. We cover consumer electronics, gadgets, accessories such as smartwatches, which we think make the travel experience better. But for now, thanks for watching and goodbye from me.